the T47 final for upper body amputees, and this is the first attempt. August Gotcha of Turkey, and he's going first attempt 150, and he's straight over. And there's 3 in this, which means there will be just the gold and the silver up for grabs here.
And the European record from Matthias Berg has stood for 30 years. 168. August Gotcha is on the board with 150, so he will move on to 155 next time around.
This is a somewhat rarely contested championship event. Now, August has returned 155, first attempt. The rest are passing on this. He's made it over. Good straddle. Bertzel of Germany has passed all the way up to 168. And Daniel
Perez,
the
European and world record,
has moved up to 168. There are different records in this. There are 3 categories which are bunched together. A couple of T46s and a T47. The T47 European record is 197. The T45 record is 168. And there's no T45 in this.
and here is Daniel Perez of Spain. Going here for 160, and he's over with very little trouble there. Plenty to spare for the Spaniard, who was quickly back underneath the shelter, and you can't really blame him.
All under the shelter at the moment. There are a few events on, so they're all sharing the same space.
We've seen Oguz Gokse put in a personal best of 160. And here he is. He fails on this occasion. Going for 165 to the high jump. And this is Oguz Gokse, his second attempt at 160, which he makes. And that's a new personal best for him. So he will now look to make progress towards 165.
Well, it's telling that Reinhold Bertzel of Germany has passed up every attempt so far, up to and including 165, which would be due next. And this is Daniel Perez of Spain, his first attempt at 165. Straight over, puts him into the lead. No failure yet. That was his first attempt at the competition, and immediately he goes from nowhere to first.
And it's possible that Bertzel is waiting for the weather conditions to improve here, but there's no guarantee. And here is Gokse going at 165.
It was his second attempt, and no joy for him there. So it is tenuous.
And we go back now to the men's high jump. Oguz Gokse, his third attempt at 165. No. So he will finish with 160. And Reinhold Bertzel is yet to take an attempt. He sat out until 168. And here he is now. And he does it. So Birdsall straight away goes into the gold medal position with one clearance. Goksay knows he now won't get a medal. And he looked very composed there. Clearly knew what he was doing. And here is Daniel Perez, the only other high jumper left in the competition. First attempt at 168. And he makes it as well. That's a personal best for Daniel Perez. So pressure on Reinhold Birdsall. The two men over at 168, and the competition will continue. And Perez there seemed to have a bit left. That's a personal best, and he cleared it with a good deal of comfort, rising to the occasion here in Swansea.
So back to the field and the men's high jump. And this is Reinhold Birdsall with his first attempt at 171. He's come into the competition now and he's knocked it. He cleared at 168. Joint lead with Daniel Perez of Spain. And here comes Perez, his first attempt at the same height. He's seen Birdsall's effort and the approach. But Perez has knocked this too. So they'll be back for more. The first attempt of 3 at this height.
And here is the German again, Reinhold Birdsall. Second attempt at 171. Only one success so far. And this time he makes it. And that puts the pressure on Perez, the world record holder. European record holder, I should say. Putting the pressure now on Perez.
That record dates back to 2002 in Villeneuve-d'Ascq. World record 2007 for Aaron Chapman of Australia at 2:05. It was a good clearance from Birdsall. Puts the pressure on Daniel Perez now, and here he is, his second attempt at 171, and he has matched Birdsall perfectly. They still share the lead. There may be a long way to go left in this competition. The European record holder first attempt at 174. Really putting the pressure on Perez now, and then some. He is clear and straight over. Regains the advantage. Daniel Perez, it's up to you.
In the T47 final, and this the final attempt at 174 for Daniel Perez to deny Reinhold Birdsall the gold medal, and he can't do it. It will be silver for Daniel Perez, and Reinhold Birdsall will have yet another medal to add to his tally in a glittering career.
He came in very late, Birdsall. His first attempt was at 168. He's only had one failure at 171. And that's it. He's cleared 3 heights, and he's the European champion. And Reinhold Birdsall, his third and final attempt at 1m80. He's won the gold, so he's going to try and go on and on and on and on. He does go, and higher and higher. 180 for Birdsall. And that is currently 9 centimeters clear of Perez. And well, the next height he can go for is 183. And no doubt he's going to go on as far as he can. And maybe have an attempt on his European record of 197 set 12 years ago. So he has the glory, and we'll return to him if there is a medal attempt coming.
A couple of javelin competitions also happening at the moment at either end of the infield here in Swansea. Birdsall just gets some advice from his coach.
So now the conclusion of the men's high jump, and this the third and final attempt at 183 for the gold medalist Reinhold Birdsall, and that's the end of the story. Well, he was obviously looking to progress as high as he could to maybe have a stab at his European record, but he wins at 1m80. Gold for him, silver for Daniel Perez of Spain, who got as far as 171 before he succumbed.
So confirmation of that result, a personal best for Daniel Perez, 171, but Reinhold Birdsall too good in the end, finishing at 180 with Oguz Gotse out of the medals, 160. Best for Daniel Perez, 171, but Reinhold Birdsall too good in the end,